This question keep coming up. Do, black men like black women anymore? Let me kind of continue to beat this into their head. Statistically, black men are more likely to be a married black women, 85% or something like that. But the problem is this, man. A lot of these women wanting to go have their fun with Brad and Glocktavius. I'm gonna tell you the number of women I'm gonna tell you the demographic of women are complaining. A lot of these women, they wanted to have their fun and get their buns buttered and shit and get their motherfucking muffins split down the middle. And then they wanted these productive dudes, these average dudes that when they was in their prime, they did not look your way. When they was in their prime, they didn't look your way. They did not look your way. When they was in their prime, they did not look your way. And now their standards are dropping. This is how you know their standards are dropping. Now they saying where do all the men go, or black men don't like black women. No, at the end of the day, the message have been relayed. And it wasn't the message that black man was telling other black men, because black men wasn't listening to other black men. I remember many years ago where black men was telling other black men about black women, about women in general. They like threesomes. She like to be handled in the bedroom, and real talk. Oh, this is what they like, and they like for you to be mean and check them and all this type of shit. Yeah. And all the stuff, the game that the guys was giving them. Oh, she really get down. She do this and she do that. You be like, damn, I've been texting her and she won't even come up. Like, yeah, they didn't believe what the guys were saying. Yeah, unless they had visual proof of videos of shit, they wasn't believing what the guys was telling. But when the women got on the internet telling their playbook, when the man was able to get it for the horse's mouth, and they were saying, oh, they left a good man, or he was being too nice, and they was talking about, I had to have my fun first, or I used to like the thugs and the hood niggas. Now I want the regular dudes. Now that the women have relayed the message, now they have exposed themselves. Now that they have exposed themselves, the men are like, oh damn, this is true. What these guys was telling me back in the day is they were being honest. They were being honest. They were being factual. And for the most part, those black women, when they in their prime and they're selecting a guy to be with, they're not even looking at the average guy, the 9 to 5 guys, unless it's just raw attraction. Most of the time they get their best years, if they're in college, they get their best years to the athletes, they get their best years to the street niggas, they get their best years, and obviously what women don't really understand about themselves is, this is what they don't understand. One of them guys you meet in your prime from 16 to 25, 27, 28 that you are with, that is the guy you supposed to marry. 1 or 2, 3 at the most. After that, you're not going to find a guy that's going to make you happy or going to make you feel the way you feel. That's why women be like, oh yes, we all got that one guy that we would drop everything and everybody for to go be with. Yes, that's the guy you should have married. That's the guy you should have been with. That's the human being. But when they're in their prime, they ain't checking for you while you going to school. They ain't checking for you, while you plumbing or while you building your job, you building your portfolio, while you going to college. They ain't really checking for you for like that. Let's call it for what it is. They ain't checking for you like that, black man. They looking at, damn, why are these black guys with white women? They looking at the NFL draft, the NBA players. They looking at the guys that they got money, they're successful. Like, oh, they don't look at you. Black men still want to be with black women despite all the bullshit that come with it. The attitudes, the niggas was being stepfathers to these women, and they were getting fucked over. And now that guys are now hearing women, confirm what they already been through or what they going through or what they could be going through, and they confirming it. Most guys are like, okay, cool. Black women are the reason black men are getting away from black women. Y'all are. Y'all internet rhetoric. Y'all are literally dragging yourself in the mud. Y'all fighting in every video. Y'all sending men to the upper room. Y'all talking about delete black male babies. You know what I'm saying? And then the most telling thing is when you have those Shira 7 comment sections, or you had a comment section when they say delete black babies, and you see a whole bunch of people, women in the comment section, agreeing with them, saying, yeah, agreeing with you. Then you got, channels that's divester channels, and they doing all this for Brad, and they being all nice for Brad. You just like, you know what I'm saying? You like, eh. So you're scared, y'all created the atmosphere. Y'all created the atmosphere. Y'all threw a lot of false narratives, or we deadbeats, or we all got baby mamas, and all we do is create broken families. And you look at the numbers, y'all the ones who create broken families. Y'all the ones with multiple kids from different baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like y'all, instead of y'all just saying, you know what, man, we want black men. We used to look at Brad, we used to look at the cream of the crop black man, but we willing to date regular black men. But we willing to date the average guy. They don't want to do that. Most women think they higher on the totem pole than what they are, and that's just the God honest truth. And they're not. Socially, physically, mentally, and that's just the God honest truth. And that's just the God honest truth. So no, y'all are creating this divide. Y'all the ones that just bash black men all the time. And then when black men return fire, I think it's so sassy for men to go up. Nah. It's ignorant to believe that you can continue to talk shit about a person or a group of people and them not to return fire. See, only in that matriarchy, the black community, and this is done. This is created by the black women. It was a lot of weak niggas back in the day that didn't check their hoe. Let's just call it what it is. Then check their wife and shit. It was a lot of weak dudes. So they allowed the woman to run the house, and they felt like this is why a lot of the women in the family in the black community don't get along with Big Mama. Don't get along with the women in the family because they think in that black matriarchy of the black community, they think they can disrespect you and you can't disrespect them back. They think they can hit you and you can't hit them back. That's the problem. They think they can disrespect you, but you can't disrespect them back. It's the craziest shit in the world. It's the craziest thing in the world. Oh, how dare you? How dare you fight back? How dare you disrespect me back? They think disrespect is a one-way street, and those women carry them same sentiments. They carry them same sentiments on the internet and in person. Like, you ain't about to disrespect me. And a lot of y'all dudes, y'all let these women disrespect y'all, bro. You got to check these women no matter who they are. And if they leave because you check them, support for sure, they never was for you. But I'm telling you, once you check a woman or you carry yourself where they won't dare disrespect you like that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with it. A lot of y'all let disrespect slide. And this is a rule of thumb for men and women. Even if you dating or you dealing with people you work with, if you let disrespect slide, bro, you in a world of trouble, bro. You got to nip that shit in the bud. But, in short, black men still want to be with black women, but y'all don't see the guys that's on your level. And then when y'all don't deal with the guys that's on your level and they build up and they figure this life shit out, because it's harder for men, and they figure it out and they get it together, then you want to be at the finish line. No other group of women meet their men at the finish line. So if a man build himself up and he get to the finish line, why would he be monogamous? Unless he just wanted a nuclear family. But for the most part, why would he be monogamous? Why would he just submit to you? He did all this work. He did all this grinding. I've been working on the railroad, Johnny. Why would he just be good to you? And you gave your best years to another man. You got kids, you got extra pounds, you got trauma. And then that's another video that might be for the Patreon to talk about how much trauma that women deal with and how a lot of their trauma is they fault. Once you start getting into the story about these women in bed, like there's so much unreported grape soda, if you catch my drift, so much domestic violence they've been into. You know, they didn't, most the average woman, by the time they 25, if they've been out here clubbing and partying and not, doing, they've been through so many things, bro. They done been through so many, dine and dish dates, drunk nights, sucking and fucking random dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just to the point where a lot of them are damaged goods, bro. And then you ain't even put in that childhood trauma. You ain't even put in that. So imagine you deal with a woman 30 years old, 35, 40 years old, and, now she's saying, okay, I want a regular black guy. Fuck no. At this point, the way shit going around, it may not even be safe to fuck them at this point. So it's just to the point when you look at the whole situation. Yes, black men did want still love black women, want to be a black woman, but for the most part, the damage is done. Y'all got on the internet and y'all told the playbook, y'all ran y'all mouths, y'all attitudes is terrible. Y'all don't do anything to even change up to get a black man. Y'all don't even try to be a better attitude, better aesthetics, be in the gym. Y'all don't listen, we don't like weave, septum rings, earrings, whatever it is. We don't like the colorful hair. Y'all black men y'all should just take us as we are because we don't see y'all as human. We don't see y'all as select men. We don't see y'all as top options. Y'all are fallback options. Most black women look at us as fallback options. Okay, if I didn't do that, I'll just get a working man. I'll just get a regular man. I'll just get a black man. You know what I'm saying? And then when y'all get mad for these guys for going to get Becky and Becky pedestalizes him, at least in a lot of times, she pedestalizes him, to finesse him out of something, or it could be a genuine thing. Her attitude is nice. She's more jubilee. She's doing things. She's more proactive. You know what I'm saying? She's learning to do things to cater to him. She's just more pleasant to be around. And then, you with the average black woman for a lot of these dudes, and she just they love language, or they wait for you to earn their respect. And we did a video on this. The lady was like, the way we go, we test y'all for to see if y'all can be a leader. We fuck with y'all to be. You remember that video I did? And we take y'all through shit to see, nah, man. Nobody want to go through no turbulence like that, bro. Either if my dick is good enough to go inside you in general, you should be able to trust my leadership. And it don't go down like that, bro. It don't go down like that. Becky don't play that shit. The other women don't play that shit. They trust the leadership. So if it's more pleasant and happy over there. And black women just don't feel like they have to, when they get with Brad, they're confirming what Brad wants. Smiling, loving. It is what it is. Brother Minister Jap, what'd he say? We need to get we should be happy that the white man is dealing with black women to get them in order. And that's a crazy line that he said, but it just seemed that a lot of black women conform better to them. They smile and they get the same black women we get though. At the end of the day, Zebra can't change their stripes. They can't. But it's unfortunate that that every negative narrative that women push on black men, they don't like. Okay, what do y'all need to do then? Because it's always our fault. What do y'all need to do? And that's why a lot of these guys are getting their passports and they swirling. And the average dude out here, the average black man wanted to be with black women. That's a fact. His first option was a black woman. He was rejected or called ugly, or he wasn't the hood nigga or the select type of dude. So he went where he was celebrated at. A lot of these dudes probably don't even go looking for white women. I guarantee you, a lot of them, Guys probably, unless it's proximity, don't even go looking for it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's a stupid question. Most dudes, even attitude and all, extra weight and all, they would choose to be with black women, honestly. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon for the real channel, go down that piece.